With Alex Sayer.
Well, hello everyone. I hope you're as excited as I am about the live Hen Harrier nest that any of us can view on YouTube at any time. If you're a member of Basque, it's handy to see that that's where your money's going. And if you're not a member of Basque, maybe there's starting to be some more compelling reasons as to why some of us ought to think about rejoining. Let's take a look at this. Initially it says it's funded by a Wildlife Habitat Charitable Trust grant, which we know is Basque, and then here it goes on to say about the £100,000 that they gave to the Moorland Association so they can continue with their brood management. The licence has just been granted for them to be able to do it for what is now the 5th year. We've got a far better record than the RSPB with these kind of things. Please don't get me started on the RSPB, because who knows where I will stop. If you're looking for an alternative to the RSPB, or if you haven't engaged with the GWCT website already, I would recommend you take a look at this. They give answers to some of the big questions in plain English. They're a scientific charity. They do a lot of stuff which influences natural England, so I definitely recommend having a look at that. They also run some excellent events. Like Basque, they have little partnership organisations and offshoots, if you like. Here's just one of them. Working for wildlife, working conservationists. I particularly like the term working conservationists, because these are the people that have quite literally got their boots on the ground and they do know what they're talking about. They've had a meeting recently. Lord Benyon has been involved with them, and you can sign up for their newsletter online along with 70,000 other people to be informed of events that are happening near you. I really like the GWCT and I think they're great to get involved with. And I'm sure you've all heard that shooting is not necessarily going to be banned in Wales by 2024. For those of you that don't know, shooting activities in Wales contribute £75 million to the Welsh economy, supporting 2,900 shooting-related businesses across the country and directly supporting the equivalent of 2,400 jobs. We all know that Wales needs a lot of support from us, and Natural Resources Wales are doing a consultation. Have a look at this. Nature and us. What future do we want for our natural environment? They really seem to be reaching out to people at the minute, and if you want to fill it in, you may as well. I'm sure all answers will be recorded. And not only that, but Natural Resources Wales are now removing the age restrictions on general licences as well. And whilst we can all harp on about getting young people into the sport, it's good to see that people are fighting to ensure that young people who are already involved aren't being excluded. Talking of getting young people into the sport, I caught up with Basque at Highclere show. They were there doing what they do best, talking about the lead ban, joking, sort of. They were running some shooting experiences for people. I spoke to Clive Gibbons, who I saw at Calmarsh.
Right, the gentleman will be told how to stand correct. They always go through, make sure the client is doing everything correctly before they get them to pull the trigger, because we obviously want them to have an enjoyable experience. And they break the clay. The beaming smile that they give us, it's payment in full.
And I asked him what Basque are doing to reach out to other people rather than just preaching to the converted.
We're doing the International Scouts Jamboree, where hundreds of kids, boys and girls, come along to do numerous activities, and one of them is shotgun shooting. And majority of the time when you ask the people which activity have they enjoyed the most, it's the shooting.
I'll leave that with you.
Good man, how was that? Go through eye dominance, stance, gun fit.
That's it, look, beaming smile, that's what we want.
To make sure that the gun is pointing where the client's looking. We're also at the last fair as well, which is Weston Park, the Midlands Game Fair. Hopefully the weather will be good, so hopefully see you there.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think in the comments. If there's anything else you'd like covering in the future, such as the price of partridges, do let me know. Thanks a lot. Take care. See you soon. Bye.
Proudly sponsored by Premier Gun.